$2 trillion wiped out from the stock market in the last 2 days by this little $5 million company out of China that's called DeepSeek with 200 employees. It was a startup and completely shook everybody because it just demonstrated for the first time the power of artificial intelligence and how fast things are going to be moving forward. And you got to really pay attention to this because $2 trillion wiped out. I mean, this never has happened. And also, we've never had any single company lose almost $600 billion in one day. So things are going to change faster than you ever could imagine. And this is going to be the future of what we're living into, right? So this is not going to just be once in a while. This is going to start to happen a lot more, and it's going to impact every single industry. So my goal is to inspire you to keep track of everything that's happening. Stay plugged in, keep learning about what's happening in artificial intelligence, because it's not a matter of if, it's going to be a matter of when. It's going to impact every single industry. It's going to impact our entire world. And, obviously you could be on either side of the spectrum, right? You might think that artificial intelligence is going to be a bad thing for the future. Some people might think it's a good thing for the future, but all I know is that I got to do my best every single day. So I'm going to keep myself educated. I'm going to continue to learn. I'm going to utilize these platforms. I'm going to figure out how I can leverage them and maximize my business and also empower other people to do the same, because I really believe, and I'm declaring this, that we're stepping into the age of abundance. I really believe that we have it at our fingertips. I mean, everything that's being done on the computer, we're going to have all of these amazing things that are going to be available and accessible to us. I think it's going to, heal people. I think it's going to transform the entire world. I'm very optimistic at heart, obviously. I also know and recognize the negative side of things, but I really believe that artificial intelligence is not really having an idea to take us out or create a Terminator type of scenario. It's going to be the individuals that are empowering this artificial intelligence that's going to ultimately decide. And they might also just be naive. They might just say something or command the AI to do something that can completely be disruptive, because the AI cannot distinguish whether what it's doing, it's executing its mission. So it doesn't understand if what it's executing is actually good or bad. It doesn't distinguish between good and bad. So it's up to us to really give it the intention and the direction. We have to really think how we're using it. So there's both sides of the spectrum. So my advice is to keep track, stay tuned, keep learning, utilize it for your advantage, and also empower your family, right? I'm telling you, we're moving into the age of abundance. Everybody's going to win. Other things besides DeepSeek, right? And also, if you haven't downloaded the app, you could download it on your app store. And DeepSeek, it's up there with OpenAI, right? OpenAI for almost 3 years, ChatGPT, powerful platform, and I pay for a $200 subscription, and basically DeepSeek just rolled it out for free. So this is why Wall Street and the entire world is like, what just happened? That's the power of AI, this little tiny company, right? There's 200 people. OpenAI, has, I think, 4,500 employees, right? And they've invested billions of dollars. So the fact that this company just did this with this amount of capital just shows you how powerful this thing is going to be, how disruptive it's going to be. And this is only the beginning. It's not, hey, this is just like one thing. No, this is going to continue to get faster. So keep paying attention. OpenAI also just rolled out, the operator platform, which is absolutely insane. It's the first of its kind. It's basically, you have an agent, you have an assistant digitally to be able to do mundane tasks like check your emails, maybe clean up your inbox, schedule flights, order food, and it'll actually, open up a window and it'll take the time to surf the web, go ahead and check everything out. Like, you can give it very specific. You want to grocery shop, right? You have a budget. You can tell it, hey, I want you to grocery shop for the next 5 days. I want you to add it to my cart, and then please ping me when you've actually have the cart, right? You could just review it. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? I like this. And you can also save those preferences on moving forward. You can just duplicate that order. So Operator is the first of its kind, but it's going to be, I think, one of the biggest things as we move forward in this new economy. Operator will be the assistant. Like, there's going to be people that are going to have 20, 100, 1,000, artificial intelligence operators that are going to be handling different aspects of their business, right? You might have somebody that's handling accounting. You might have somebody that's just, dedicated to email marketing. Yeah, you're going to have somebody for advertisement, your CFO, CEO, right? You're going to have all these different positions that are going to be handled by artificial intelligence. Anything that could be done on the computer is going to be done by a digital assistant. So you got to think about, if your job depends on using the computer to create stuff or anything like that, guys, your job is going to be replaced by these machines. So one of the things I really believe is that soft skills, you got to lean into your soft skills, your communication skills, how you make other people feel. Like, this is the most important, like your ability to speak. You really got to lean in on this, because the only thing that's going to be worth anything is going to be your creativity, your communication skills. That's what's going to be worth something in this new economy, because I think we're stepping into the age of abundance. So everything that you have at your fingertips that is quote unquote a job, everything is going to be disrupted. And I really believe that it's going to disrupt, and it's going to be in the short term be disruptive in a negative way, but ultimately it's going to be in a positive way. And there's actually, at this point, there's nothing we can do to stop it. We're already this far. It's only going to continue to move faster. So pay attention, keep learning, pay attention to all these things. The last that happened this week, it was the Stargate project, right? OpenAI, got $500 billion in the next 4 years to create this Stargate. And their goal is to achieve artificial super intelligence. It's intelligence that we can't even comprehend. The current models of artificial intelligence are right there, with about Einstein IQ level. So the model of the future, we achieve ASI. It's going to be a world that I can't even imagine, that none of us can imagine. I mean, it's going to change everything. And ASI is going to run and empower the entire world. And I can only imagine what's going to happen. And my goal is that we all get get in community, right? Let's grow abundantly. There's enough resources for us to go around, because this new platform, this new thing that is, disrupting the entire world, is learning from us, right? So how do we behave with one another? If we behave collaboratively, if we behave kindly, we start to work together, then the machines are going to learn that, hey, you know what? We're learning from our ancestors here. They're doing this, so we're going to do this too. So lean in on learning, and also keep practicing your skills, dialogues with, just your communication skills, and really understand that, again, we're stepping into abundance. So let's collaborate, let's grow. I'm excited. There's more cool stuff happening. I'm going to be reviewing some more artificial intelligence platforms I'm utilizing, and I'm doing a bunch of stuff, right, for our real estate company, and I'm also growing other companies at this point. So I'm going to be hosting webinars. I'm going to be doing, trainings. There's going to be a lot of really cool stuff that's going to happen. So stay tuned. And also, if you see any cool AI stuff out there, make sure you send it over to me. I would love to see it, right? I would love to review it. I would love to do a video about it. And I am going to be doing videos of me actually working on platforms like Operator and every other platform that I'm using that's really maximizing everything that I'm doing, and how I'm able to scale and create leverage in my business and my life. So super excited. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon.